penthouse or whatever, wherever you are.
Yeah, before he had
Hey.
two different colored chairs. Does he still have the two different colored chairs?
I've
Hi,
got
Is that where the
Karen.
magic happens?
two other events going on
Good
at
to
once,
see you.
in a studio here.
On, don't crash.
Be short and sweet, everybody.
I am Park. I am good.
Events. Hi, Han.
Hi.
Everybody.
Ours give you the best audio.
All right, I think Amy's jumping on any minute now. I just emailed her.
Oh, Sean, you look so professional.
Oh yeah, I know. I was told we were dressing up, and then everyone like showed up with whatever the heck they wanted to wear. So just saying.
What do you mean everybody's dressed up?
Are we there,
I'm just-
Paul? Look at Paul.
I'm just messing
Oh.
with. I want to
we
dress
go,
like Paul. I want to be smoking whatever you're smoking with a white T-shirt on, with a pair of sunglasses.
Too funny.
Guys, are we on Facebook Live?
Yes, we are on Facebook
Okay,
Live.
I'm.
Oh,
right now.
behave, everybody.
Who
we're
said
on-
that, huh?
Yeah, Chris, I see yours. I'm just looking for Northern New Jersey's streaming because I don't see it. Hold on.
Everybody got real quiet when they found out that we're streaming live.
Oh, yep, I see it. I see us there.
All right, here comes Amy.
Yay.
All right. Wow, we really did get quiet. All right, Eva, let's
I think
Ain't it
Andrew
like it
looks
is?
epic.
What did you say, Sean?
I said I think Andrew looks epic. He's over there in like a house coat. What are you holding? Oh, for a second I thought he was holding a cigar in his hand. I thought he was gonna give us like the whole effect. Victor, good to see you on here, not see your face apparently, but thanks for coming.
Nice.
We're everywhere.
You're gonna record this? Solita?
Yeah, I'll record it right now.
Hey, you guys gonna have another golf tournament in the spring?
We are. We're gonna have two this year.
Text me, send me the dates as soon as you get them.
All right, it's recording.
Okay. Jason, you wanna take it away?
Are we set to go?
Yes, we are.
All right, great. Well, thank you everybody for joining us and welcome to Areaa's Northern New Jersey 2021 virtual installation. I want to thank everybody who has joined us here from all over the country. We have some great leaders, members, and Areaa supporters from all over the world here. The purpose of this event is to thank our past leadership and welcome in new board members to 2021. As you know, Areaa is dedicated to promoting sustainable homeownership opportunities in Asian American communities by creating a powerful national voice for housing and real estate professionals that serve this dynamic market of Northern New Jersey, just outside of Manhattan. Next up, I want to introduce Sean Fallon with US Bank. He was our 2020 Northern New Jersey chapter president. US Bank was also a national sponsor for us in 2020. And Sean is a proud member of Areaa's A-list for mortgage origination. So with that, Sean, I hand it over to you.
Thanks so much, Jason. Well, again, I want to thank everybody for attending and taking time out of your schedules to do yet another virtual event. I think we've all done a few of these over the past 18 months. But again, thank you so much. And you know, just looking back on 2020, it was a very interesting year, right? This was my year as president, and obviously we had planned out really a year full of just fantastic events, and then COVID hit and we had to adjust in a major way, just like every other chapter did. But I'm very thankful for the board that I have, and they really rallied together. Some of them had jumped in and were figuring out Zoom for the first time ever. Some people had to kind of pivot and learn how to do virtual interviews. We did a couple great events and series that we did this past year. We did a social media, a 3-part series, which we had Chris Chin, who's now a current board member, or about to be installed as the current board member for 2021. He helped us out. We did a LinkedIn, Facebook, and an Instagram series, which had a lot of great reception to it. We also did and highlighted different businesses that were related to real estate early in the year once COVID began at the beginning, and got a lot of success with that. And then really one of our flagship events I would consider this year is we actually were able to hold one in-person event, which many of you came out to, our golf tournament in October, which was met with nothing but great feedback. So it was nice to be able to see a few folks face to face, a properly distanced, of course, and to be able to kind of network in the way that we're all used to doing. So we look forward to doing 2 of those again in 2020 under Prisca's leadership. But we absolutely had a phenomenal board this past year, and you guys really banded together and made 2020, in spite of what it was, still phenomenal value add back to our membership, which is obviously what our number one goal is. And really, as for me as president, it was a very different experience than I had planned on. But again, I just can't say enough, and very thankful to my board members for just jumping in and rallying behind me and getting the job done at the end of the day. Wanted to personally thank each and every member of our 2020 board. Here now we have Karen Park. Want to thank her for her service and her input and always positive energy. For Sue and her event planning skills. And Dave Kwan, he's here on the call today, and all that he's contributed and always being there to help. Smitha, you were a blessing and a half doing those back-to-back interviews at the beginning of the year and just jumping right in. Jason, who now for 2021 will be our chapter secretary. Anthony Rivera was our commercial chair. We really launched, and Prisca will probably highlight this towards the end of the event, but we really launched a big push into the commercial real estate realm, and Anthony has spearheaded that and has done a phenomenal job for us. William Ma, who is our treasurer for 2020. Gary Lai, who is our 2020 secretary and will be our 2021 vice president. And last but certainly not least, Prisca Lee, vice president for 2020 and soon to be installed as 2021 chapter president. So thank you guys so much for your effort and for being with us as a team this year, and for all the work you did and all the value that you put together as a team to give back to the membership. I also want to thank at this time our 2020 annual sponsors. These were sponsors that not necessarily sponsored events, but were there for our annual sponsorship, sponsoring large amounts of money for our chapter and being promoted on all of our events. We have HSBC, which we have a proud member, Gary Lai, on our board from HSBC. We thank them very much for their sponsorship. Citibank, which has been with us for many years, Larissa and Anthony and their whole crew, they've been such a blessing and help to our chapter. So thank you guys so much for your continued support. And for US Bank, my home people, US Bank, we were an annual sponsor this year, and we thank our chapter for the opportunity to support you all. I want to recognize some of our national board members here. We have so many here today, so thank you guys for your support. This time, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Amy Kong, our 2021 national president. Thank you so much for attending, and I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you, Son. So good to see you all again. So how's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you for responding. I'm like, hey. Oh,
Had to
wow.
quickly
Thank
turn
you
my
so
mute
much.
on.
So I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for inviting me here to be with you all. And I am I'm kind of like running out of words at some point in time, because recently I got the opportunity to meet with a lot of great people, especially your incoming president, Prisca. She's someone that is really, really polite. That really impresses me, because I'm an old timer, right? So I'm looking for people with courtesy, all kinds of stuff. She's really polite and very smart, a very charming young lady. She's very passionate on the things that she committed herself to, and I'm not sure who invited Priska to join Aria. I think we need to give that person some sort of reward for doing that, because that person really provided an opportunity to young people to serve and challenge themselves to do better. If you in the audience have never been able to bring in a new member to Aria, well, doesn't have to be as pretty as Priska. Well, I'm just kidding. But at the least, I think it is our job to open door to others. Will you promise me to bring in at least 5 people to join in Aria in 2021? Currently, there are 42 chapters within Aria, without mentioning about the networking opportunity for potential businesses and friendship. Aria actually is to determine to be the national voice for the AAPI on housing, right? So your membership actually supported this mission, and it's extremely important, especially in 2021. As you have heard or experienced all these discrimination, hate crimes happening all over the country. Aria is determined to look into these issues and fight against it. That's why you will see that a Diversity and Fair Housing Summit is coming to your way, April 28th to 28th. You definitely have to join us. We have to learn together, and we have to work together for some action item. Some would say, hey, Aria is not a social justice organization. Why are you guys doing that? Listen, if we are not fighting against this, our people will live in fear, because you will never know when you will be attacked just because we're Asian. That will prohibit us from freely choose a neighborhood that we really wanted to live and grow our families. That's not fair. No one should live in fear in this country, and everyone should have the freedom to choose where they wanted and how they wanted to live their lives. That's why we are counting on every one of your support to Aria's work. Your membership is really, really important as part of the support to our work. Your leaders in this chapter are just simply amazing. Your 2019 president is now volunteering with our CDC committee, the chapter development committee. And of course, your incoming president is our H committee vice chair. And your own Sean was our mortgage committee chair in 2020. So Sean, under your leadership, I know your chapter still managed to put together events and benefit your membership. So thank you, Sean and the 2020 team. Thank you for all the things that you guys do. Now, I really need to get the installation going. I know I don't have too much of a time to talk too much, but I'm just a phone call away. I'm not anyone sitting in heaven. I'm here to serve you all. So if you have question or any concern, feel free to reach out to me or reach out to Aria National Office. We're all here to walk this journey together with you all. So if that's the case, I would like to invite the 2021 chapter president, Priska, and your 2021 board. Let's start the installation. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Yes, we're ready.
Yes.
All right, okay,
Absolutely.
listen up, okay? So, Priska Lee, this afternoon you will begin your term as president of the Asian Real Estate Association of America Northern New Jersey chapter. The responsibility of this position is really to lead the organization professionally and with deep conviction for the mission of the association at all times. You and members of the board will deal with issues that will affect the livelihood of Asian American real estate practitioners and also the growing housing needs of the diverse Asian American and Pacific Islander communities. So in taking this oath, you are accepting that responsibility. Do you remember what I said just now?
Yes.
Good job. All right. So would you all please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that you will administer the position of president and board members to the best of your ability and judgment in conformity with the bylaw of the Asian Real Estate Association of America? If you do, please say I will.
I will.
I will.
You. That you will, in all your acts, representative of Areaa, be governed by the principle of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible, endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of Asian American home buyers, the purpose of the association, and the welfare of your Areaa membership. If so, please say I will.
I will.
I will.
I will.
Thank you so much. Please lower your
Yeah.
hand. So I'm Amy Kong, your Areaa National President. I'm so happy to proclaim you guys duly installed President Priska and board members of Areaa New Jersey, Northern New Jersey chapter. Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, thanks.
All right,
Yeah.
so back to you guys.
Okay. Yay, we're official, guys. This is exciting. I actually prepared like a little speech. So as my first active president, I will be reading it to you guys. So here goes. When I first realized that I would be taking on the president's role for Areaa Northern New Jersey, I had some doubts in my mind. I thought to myself, who am I to lead this board, this chapter? What made me so special that I should take the helm of this incredible organization and lead for an entire year? So after some self-reflection and speculation, I came to the realization that being a leader isn't about me and what makes me better or me more important or me more capable than anybody else. Ronald Reagan said it best. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest thing. He is the one who gets the people to do the greatest things. It's about taking someone's passion and giving them the wings to fly with it. Vince Lombardi said that individual commitment to a group effort is what makes a team work. And this holds true for our board today. This year, we have an incredibly talented and passionate board. And it isn't about who gets credit or recognition for what, nor is it about standing up on a podium and making speeches or being the most liked person or the most well-known in your organization. It's about the work that we put into it and the results that we yield from the work that we do. And it's about staying true to the mission and always focusing on the growth of the chapter and on the personal growth of every individual member who is a part of the chapter. So being a leader isn't, it's an action. It's hard work and time that we volunteer to give to this organization because we believe in what it stands for. Areaa has given us a platform through which we can learn, grow, develop, and inspire one another. Our common goal is to raise awareness of the issues that the AAPI community faces, to enhance the real estate opportunities for our demographic, and to develop strong and lasting friendships and business relationships with one another. This is what drives us to keep moving forward, upward and onward when the going gets tough. We're all still reeling from the craziness of COVID from last year and this year still. But through the hardship, we've stayed a family, or we've become family for the first time. So this year, we hope to bring more value to our members by exemplifying this and show that we're here to love and support one another through the good times and through the bad. Our organization holds not only the cream of the crop of the real estate industry across the board, but it also has amazing and caring individuals who will do anything to help each other. I'm super humbled and very grateful for the amazing opportunity to serve Areaa Northern New Jersey this year alongside such an amazing group of hardworking and talented people. And I hope to leave this chapter in a better place than it was when we stepped up to the challenge. All that we ask from you is your support. And by support, I mean to keep an open mind to our ideas, give us a chance, and frankly, show up to our events. We as a board promise to give it our 100% to make every event fun, educational, and engaging. We hope to see you all a lot more this year, albeit virtually. So rather than focusing on what we cannot do, let's focus on what we can do and always strive to see the silver lining. Now is a time for us to reconnect with one another and have some fun together while we're at it. So let's do that. Thank you so much again. I'm looking forward to what this year will hold for all of us. So with that being said, I wanted to just go around to each of our board members and have them give a little excerpt as to why they chose Areaa, despite all the other organizations that are out there, and why they wanted to serve as a board member for the Areaa organization. So I'm going to start with Gary, our vice president.
So why Areaa and why serve on the board? So earlier today, I sort of was joking around with my board and I was saying, well, I could just say that I was forced to, right? But no, but I was actually asked to join a real estate organization. And me being Asian, I thought that we weren't as represented in the overall landscape of real estate, media, everything. So when I found out about Areaa, I thought, man, this is a perfect opportunity to network with Asians, be passionate about real estate, and get my name out there exposure wise. What I've gained through it is something that I never would have expected. I've gained business partners, I've gained exposure, but most importantly, I've gained a family. Everybody on our board, I've spent time with. I've drank with, I've ate with, and we've gotten closer. So the only thing I can say is thank you to Areaa for introducing me to some of the best friends that I've had to date. Thank you.
Thanks, Gary. We're moving on to Jason Ma, our secretary.
Hi, so yeah, it was an easy decision for me to join Areaa. I really fell in love with the mission. My parents were first and second generation Chinese Americans, and we were able to own a home very early on in my childhood. And I felt like that added a lot of stability for me and my sisters. My parents still live in the same house today. So I know that if you don't own your home, you are really at the mercy of your landlord, and maybe that will cause you to move around a lot. So I really enjoyed the stability that we had and the future that it brought us, being able to own real estate. So when I was involved in Areaa, I met some really great people who I feel like I'll be friends with forever. And just joining the board was a no-brainer because when you have great causes like that, you want to dedicate your time and your passion to the cause.
Thanks, Jason. All right, now Karen Park. She is our treasurer.
When I found the Areaa and first time in 2016, the Areaa is the Asian Real Estate Association of America. And I found that this organization had a good causes to support and help AAPI community. And me as a newcomer to the real estate industry, I found good causes, organizations, and then also networking, which I was looking for. They really support each other, and then everyone has a good heart and also fun. And it is a very, very fortunate to found Areaa, and I'm so proud to be with the Areaa and be with these amazing people.
Thanks, Karen. We're moving on to the rest of our board of directors. Sue, our membership chair.
So why Areaa for me? It's, I think to sum it up, it was the people and it's the passion that I found. When I first met a couple of our Northern Jersey board members, I couldn't believe how they couldn't stop talking about Areaa. Oh my God, you haven't been to an Areaa event. Oh my gosh, how do you not know about Areaa? So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is not for me. It's too Asian. I was completely wrong. This is not just Asian, but this is embracing it all. Everyone is so passionate to connect you to the right people. They care. There's an actual genuine care. And I think that's what I felt for. And that's what I want to give and contribute to this association, just to embrace and to be part of it. So thank you, Areaa. Thank you, our board, for sucking me into it.
Thanks, Sue. Anthony Rivera, our commercial chair.
Yes, thank you, Priska. Really, the three P's sums it up for me with Aria. It's the people, the great people, the professionalism, and the power that each of us as board members and just as an organization have in the real estate and not in beyond space. So that's what really attracted me and has kept me here as part of Aria and being active. And so I'm so proud to be a part of this great organization, and especially because I'm in the commercial real estate field, I felt that we need continued representation from Asians in the commercial real estate space, and I felt that I can fill this and help to build it. So that's what I plan to do, and I'm so excited. Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony. Smita Ramchandani, our industry chair.
Hi, I got introduced to Aria was through Raj. And once I started researching, he was very passionate about it. I started researching and looked at videos. I got hooked completely. I had an opportunity to go to the leadership trip, and I learned, and people were amazing. Like Sue and everyone else said, it's passionate, people want to share. And then I realized that I speak 5 languages. I have, had a great career, and I wanted to share it with people. So, and I had the opportunity with all the board members, with everyone accepting us with open arms, which I was very taken aback, and I absolutely love it. So I'm so grateful for Aria.
Thanks, Smita. 5 languages, jeez. Wow, very impressive. All right, Chris, since you started talking, Christopher Chin, our newer installed members, and he is our social media chair. Thanks, Chris. Salito Reyes, and he is our marketing and media chair.
Yeah, it's my life's been pretty interesting. I've been involved in a lot of different business groups, a lot of social groups, and all my life I'd always been about diversity and trying to acclimate with all kinds of different people, because to succeed you just really have to do well with people. But there's something about meeting a fellow Asian that gives you that kind of heartfelt camaraderie. Like immediately when you meet someone who's from your area, who may have a similar background, who has a similar story. My parents were first generation, I'm first generation. Those things are built in when you meet someone who's a fellow Asian, and you don't have to explain yourself. And I think in this day and age, with so many political groups trying to push for space, I think it's about time that we've kind of built that sense of strength and that voice, because I think there's so many other voices out there that are really putting themselves in the forefront, but we've actually have a much bigger market. I think fellow Asians are hardworking, we're smart, and when I heard from Anthony Rivera that he was part of this Asian real estate group, I was like, whoa, that's interesting. I never even knew that there was such a thing. And I had the opportunity to kind of work with these guys, do the golf event last year, and I was blown away. I was like, yeah, these are the kind of people that I want to, be a part of, that I want to meet. There's a lot of entrepreneurial spirit, when you're dealing with real estate people. And I knew as a media person and marketing person that I could definitely contribute in, in the chapter and, making ourselves a little bit more savvy in that space. So, I'm very excited to be a part and to be contributing to this great effort.
Thank you, Salito. Sean, last but not least, our immediate past president, why don't we take a trip down memory lane? And why don't you tell us a story about why you joined Aria?
Oh man, so I have a term that I use in Aria a lot called voluntold. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically when somebody volunteers you to be a part of it and basically tells you what you're going to do, and you just go along and do it. I was brought into Aria through one of the previous board members named Vincent Ho. He helped found the chapter originally. And so I started kind of breaking into the Hudson/Bergen County area in business. And he said, listen, you need to join the Aria board. I said, no, I didn't grow up in an Asian family, so I don't really know it very well. He said, no, everyone you do business with is already on it. It's $100 a year. Let's go. You should meet everybody. So he invited me out to a board meeting. And little did I know that that was a strategy to get me on the board and to start doing social media and marketing. And all of a sudden I was on the board and helping out, and became great friends with the people there. And like Jason said earlier, have friendships that I'm sure will last a lifetime. So very, very thankful for that. And it's been great. I grow my business all over the country through it, and just have a lot of good friends and resources in the whole real estate, mortgage, pseudo real estate industry. And so it's been a great few years, and can't wait to see what the board will do in 2021.
Thanks, Sean. I actually want to go and ask Dave Kwan, although he is stepping down. Why don't you give us a little story of why Aria for yourself?
Hey guys, Aria was just like everyone was saying, it's about the people and just the mission of trying to put a voice and power in the Asian community, and really putting that in the forefront as a priority. And again, like everyone says, it's just so many people I've met in the organization through all the events, board members, members, and non-members. It's just been a great time. I'm really saddened to not be able to continue, but I definitely look forward to supporting all your events in the coming 2021 year, and I'll be there. So you're not gonna get rid of me. I'll be at all the golf outings and everything going forward. So thank you so much for a great year, and looking forward to another good one too.
We're holding you to that, David. Yes, look out for Northern New Jersey, everybody.
Right.
We'll take the world by storm. Yeah, but that pretty much wraps up our installation. The reason that we did this, and it's so short and sweet, is for various reasons. We originally were going to do this in person and stream it live from a restaurant. But because of a lot of different reasons, health concerns, personal events that have happened to family members, we decided that it would be smartest to do this virtually, keep everybody safe and sound, and not put anybody at risk. We also had the opportunity to see all of you, so I think it's still a plus. Like I said, silver linings. So yeah, and we also actually have an event coming up next week, and it's something you really don't want to miss. It delves into the commercial realm, and I'm going to let Anthony, our commercial chair, take it away and talk a little bit more in detail about what's to come.
Yes, thank you, Priska. We are ready to go in 2021, guys. Commercial real estate is really starting to perk up now that, hopefully COVID is starting to become more and more in the background. And I just came off a great trip from the South, from Texas and Florida. And there's so much opportunity in commercial real estate that I want to share with everyone. So basically what this is about are for residential agents that want to learn to do commercial real estate deals and really find that the inventory where it exists, because I know it's very tight in the residential space because it's so competitive. But right now, commercial is really presenting a really huge opportunity all around the country. So definitely tune in next Wednesday, February 25th at 2 p.m. We've got the Zoom details on our FB page, and we're actually going to go over particular topics like best practices and finding off-market sites, leveraging your dream team, and it's not exactly what you're thinking, and how to formulate an LOI, a letter of intent. So definitely tune in, and I'll be excited to see you guys. Thanks.
That's awesome, Anthony. That's perfect. Very exciting. I hope you're all there to take advantage of this great educational moment. And I just want to jump back real quick to a question that Amy Kong had earlier was, who brought Priska into Areaa? And I'm not sure exactly who that is, but I think it was Mei-Ling Lee who got Priska to join the board.
I think so.
Mei-Ling Lee is on the call today. You there, Mei-Ling? Say hi.
Yes, hi everybody. Sorry I had to hide my face. I just came back from my second round of shoveling snow, so I look like crap.
No worries.
But I miss you guys so much. Oh my God, it's such a thrill to speak to everyone with you. Oh,
Thank you, Mei-Ling.
Absolutely.
thank
Yes.
you,
Mei-Ling
Mei-Ling.
Lee's an inspiration to us
Oh my
all.
God. I was literally like, having tears in my eyes when Priska was speaking. Yeah.
I love you. She
I love you. I love you.
and roped me in. It was
beautiful. And but you know what? Thank goodness I didn't gain weight. I heard that a lot of people with the pandemic and everything. But it's great to see everyone. You guys haven't changed. It's amazing. Yeah. And we formalized this chapter back in 2016. That was the year we submitted application, and then 2016 we really formalized the chapter. So it's been a good 5 years.
Great job, Mei-Ling.
Thanks, Mei-Ling.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mei-Ling.
Well done.
No, thank you. So are we gonna do that? What kind of entertainment do we have tonight, Priska?
Honestly,
are you gonna sing a song?
No, we
We're
have
gonna do
Sean
improv comedy.
Fallon is going to be doing a comedy set right now. Over to you, Sean.
No, honestly,
the con-
we had an event for we had an event for Lunar New Year last week. We have an event for commercial real estate next week, so we decided to keep this one short and sweet and not torture all of our members. But thank you all for jumping on and for showing support and love. We love you back. Thank you so much.
Are we going to play the slideshow?
Oh yeah, let's play the slideshow. Do you have it?
Salito, are you able to share the screen with us? Salito worked
Yeah.
on it all night last night.
All right,
so
let's
a
let me
lot of props to Salito. Thank you
pictures.
so much. And I had a lot of requests to change fonts, but he did everything. He is amazing. So happy to have you on board.
You're amazing,
give me
Salito.
one quick minute. I have to change my settings.
You got it, Salito. And just want to raise a glass to all the Areaa leaders out there. 2021, everybody's a really special inspiration to us, and we love the support. Thank you from Areaa, Northern New Jersey.
Thank you guys. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Congrats.
There you go.
All right, let's see if this works. It says that I have to change the settings and it may crash. It wants me to, it wants me to restart. Ugh.
Why
Hold
don't
on.
you just email it to me and I'll play it?
What is going on here? Okay. Okay. Here it is. Do you see that?
Nope.
All right, hold on.
Share screen.
Share screen.
Oh,
there we
go.
There it
Yep, we
is.
see it.
All right. Hopefully this is in full screen. Boom.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right.
Nick Lee. Aaron.
So it's not streaming it fast enough.
Yeah, but it's coming out on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Very artistic.
Very
There's
nice.
many layers.
All right, I have to
So-
apologize. Did you guys see the effects or anything at all? Because I have to apologize. That was designed for a TV, 4K video. That's high resolution. Zoom can't pump it out fast enough. So all of the
So-
effects and everything got lost. We probably should have tested it on Zoom before I tried it.
So could we upload this to our Areaa Northern Jersey Facebook? 'Cause,
Yes,
it
absolutely.
actually, yeah, it starts with Priska and her position and her name.
Oh,
So
great.
and it covers every single one of our new board members, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. He did put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yes,
I wanna
we
see
put
it.
in a lot of work to log on to
Oh, great. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
yeah, so be sure to visit our Facebook page for the slides for sure, because it was really they worked really hard on it, and it's really awesome. So definitely check it out. Okay, thank you everybody for all the kind messages.
Awesome.
Christine,
Good job.
and we love you guys. And yeah, have a great evening. I know that the global event is coming up at 8 p.m. So be sure to log on to that and check it out. There's a lot of information out there. And I think, just keeping up to date with what's going on around the world is really important. So just make sure that you check it out, and hope to see you guys all soon.
Great.
Thank you,
That was Wednesday.
everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye, Priska.
Roger
Bye,
chapter.
Karen.
Thank you.
Bye.
Why, I think that drink is big enough for you.